Hey, it's Wes coming back with today's episode of Wes Plays Jank. Let's see what we got here first off for our season rewards. Nice. We got a couple of packs, a little bit of gold, nothing too special. We start off a little higher than what we were before. I think I started at the very, very bottom of bronze. So I definitely climbed some. You can make mythic as long as you have a better than 50% win rate and you're willing to grind. Unfortunately, I just don't have that much time. So we are going to re-roll this, see what we get. 500 gold on the line. Let's see if we can get that to 750 through a little bit of luck. Nope. We're still at 20 black or green spells. So let's take a look and see what we got. We're going to play ranked. And we are going to play big green stompy. So this is how we're going to get our daily quest done. This isn't a jank deck necessarily. This is actually, I can't remember the character's name. Kogala. Whew, that's loud. Kogla, I can't remember. Yeah, we'll keep that. And we're going to go up here to sound options real quick. And we're just going to turn some of this stuff down. Alright, so basically, this green deck I've got, it's a big green deck. You know, it's the big green stompy. Pretty typical, it's something you'd expect to see. And it's kind of one of those situations where I'm a free-to-play player, but I will invest in paper magic. And so what you find is that I am more than willing to put money into cards. But I hate the idea of putting money into online code that just says, hey, yeah, I own this. I hate that idea. And so, man. Yeah. Okay. So I hate that idea of spending money on something that really, when you get down to it, it's a line, a code in a video game that says, hey, yeah, I own this. I think that's silly. So I would much rather spend money at a local game shop. And that's really kind of what I want to talk about. One, playing through today is your local game shop. One of the reasons why I support local game shops so much is because without your local guy, as funny as it may sound, without your local, not even gonna pay anything, confirm, yes. Without your local shop, when you really get down to it, your community suffers. And as a result, it's one of those situations where you really need to recognize that when you don't have a good, solid local community to support your local shop, the community, the actual gaming community, suffers. And let me give you a perfect example of that. Back when I first started playing Magic way back 20 some years ago, it was me and a handful of friends. We all kind of ran in a circle together. We played cards together. Some of us quit playing Magic sooner than others. But the end result was this. We all played to the best of our understanding at the time. But our understanding at the time was terrible. And so what eventually happened was we just sucked. There's just no other way to put it. And so that's probably going to come into place here. It's just one of those situations where, oh yeah. Whenever you have a healthy local shop, you can learn the game with other people. When you don't have a healthy local shop, you just don't. Perfect example of this was back in the day when we first started playing. We didn't realize, like for instance, counterspell. We didn't realize counterspell could counter animal spells. We didn't realize it. We didn't know. We just didn't understand the game. But eventually, we slowly but surely began to understand things. And it's difficult to learn whenever you're kind of stuck in a bucket. And that's the best way to think about it whenever you're dealing with a shop that's a local shop. Back in that day and time, you know, obviously Magic Arena, you know, didn't exist, definitely 20 some years ago. what was it, 97, 98 when I first started playing. Things like what you see today just did not exist. What's that do? Okay. Okay. He's a 5/5 with flying. Yeah, so support your local shop. Not really a rant, but just kind of saying, support your local guy, because if you don't support your local guy, eventually what you're going to have is a situation where you just I better take that thing out before. To play, and that will bring my turn. So the thing is, with your local shop there, with things like it happening for you, you've got to realize that that's really your hub for your community, is your local shop. If you've got a good local shop, it's wonderful. If you don't have a good local shop, your local gameplay is going to suffer. Now, granted, of course, you have arena today and things like that, but at the end of the day, it's still true. Oh. Dude got trampled. That sucked. I meant for him to attack. Why didn't he attack? Jeez. Phil's dumb. Had to tap him. I am dumb. Alright. I hope this match is over soon. I feel dumb and embarrassed the fact that I'm recording the obvious mistake by tapping this dude. Yeah, so I guess that's kind of my, not necessarily rant, but my, touch and base on supporting your local guy, because, man, it sucks. Whenever you don't know the game, you don't really have a local guy. Back in the day when we first started playing, we did not have a local guy. We had a local card shop that sold sports memorabilia and also carried some Magic cards. That's what we had. But we didn't have the local guy. And so what came to be was basically we could go and we could see these things and we could purchase Magic cards, but we didn't really know what we were doing with them. And so it's one of those situations where it is so valuable that you just cannot understate it. Come on, dude. Yeah, buddy. There we go. We'll go ahead and cast Cultivate just to get out of hand. Cat's in the other room being crazy. Nice. Alright, we're going to attack with all except for him. Wow. That's a lot of damage going his way. That's a mistake. Good game. Alright, let's see how much further we gotta go to get our daily quest. That's basically what I'm doing. Is I'm recording these while I'm doing my daily quest. That's about all the play that I really get. And it's weird because you would think I have more time than I do, but I don't. Alright, so I got 11 more to go. I should have probably played my hand entirely just to... Yeah. Now, one of the things, and I was talking not too long ago with a handful of different people, one of the things I've been getting into more and more lately is I will gladly support Wizards of the Coast whenever they do something like enclose, like the arena codes in like a commander deck or something, so you can get the cards to play online that you're buying in person. I don't want to pay money for something that's online, especially if you're willing to grind for it, you can get it for free. Now, does that sound kind of terrible? Well, yes, but at the same time, I want to physically own the cards. I want to be a collector. And going to the fact is, I've got cards going all the way back to Ice Age. I don't have very many anymore, but I've got them. Ooh, that sucks. Ooh, which one do I want to discard? We'll discard this one. A little weird to discard that one, but I know I've got many of those, and I've got this one also. And this one here is just so powerful that I think I only have one, so I cannot discard it. I've got like 4 of those in this deck. It's a nice card. Very good hand disruption early on. Nope. He's got the Llanowar dude. Same. Now the scry effect from this is pretty cool. And its other effects are just almost broken. No. Very nice. What are the odds? Only in arena. Now next turn, if I remember right the way this works, I can cast one of these basically for free. That's a pretty nice card. Who's that, Kaldheim? Yeah. No block. That's a nice card, but in all honesty, yeah, I'll take it. So the question is, do I do this to accelerate my hand? No, I put him into play, that way I can begin to block. Next turn I can drop the Llanowar into play and draw a card. This here will allow me to cast, I think, him for more or less nothing. Nice. Yes. There we go. Beautiful. Thanks, bro. Decisions. I can get him for free this next time. Hey, there we go. Nice. That worked out good. And then, yeah, I'll send him in. You may not read the art exactly on the card and realize that it just makes him stronger by blocking him. Yeah, that's gross. So I cast Colossification on this dude because that makes him a 26/26 with Trample. That is just a joke. If he doesn't have any way to remove it between, that's pretty much GGOP. Any day now. Okay. I get a lot of timeouts used, it seems like. It happens. Nice. So do I go him? Both big, both awesome. Go for him. And we will attack with him because they know what's coming next turn. It is very telegraphed. That was beautiful. All this guy's trying to do is just kind of loosen them up, let them chump block it all they want. Every time it gives him another counter. Yeah, I have to, what is it, discard a card or some crap. If he pulls it back from the graveyard. Nope, I don't think he can this time. It's a nice card. Ah, he scooped. All right. Yeah, you can see, I mean, I can climb. This is Kogla, whatever the heck. The monkey dude that was in a deck that came with an arena code. I can't remember the guy's name. Koala. Probably not even close. Kogla something, I don't know. Alright, we gotta get 3 more. So far we're on a pretty good win streak. We might be wrapping up this video here in the next game because that should give me my stuff to complete that challenge. Yeah, the big thing is if you played like this game's awesome. I like this game. It's cool online. The downside is if you're not supporting your local shops, what are you really doing? And I understand if you don't have a good local shop, but when you have a good local shop, do your best to take care of them because they are the lifeblood of your local gaming group. Whatever consortium or whatever you want to call it, they are what makes the thing work. No attack. Yeah, we played for years really just in the dark because the only place we could even buy Magic cards was a guy who was actually more interested in selling baseball cards, but he carried Magic, thankfully, and that was pretty much the only area we could buy cards at. Now, eventually, you know, when I go to college, me and friends would head down to St. Louis, and we would go and purchase cards down there at a big shop down there called the Gathering Grounds. And that's where we really were able to buy singles, and we were able to actually do stuff. That kind of sucks. Hell. Alright, well, he may have killed my dude, but guess what? I can still use him to do stuff. That into play, I can play that one. And I can actually primal mine, but I'm going to hold on to it in case he gets something that's a little more threatening. This here will be dropping in the next turn. Hopefully he doesn't have a pacifism for it as well. His whole hand's probably pacifism, I'm sure. I should have went ahead and zapped him. But I didn't. You know what? I think this is the right move. Pay 0, confirm, boom, boom, take it out before he can use his mana to turn it indestructible and all that kind of crazy stuff. Cast Dreadmaw. There we go. Next turn out comes the Visionary. He'll allow me to draw a card. That'll put me hopefully in good shape. I knew it. I knew it. All right, well. That's the only thing you can do. That's all you can do. I got a feeling he ain't gonna attack. Ooh, nice. Yeah. It's a good card. I'm gonna tap this to get me some life. And I am going to end my turn. Oh, are you serious? It's rough. Not gonna block him. No attacks. Doesn't have trample, so I can start chump blocking him now. Does help give me a little bit more card draw. Maybe. Maybe it will. Nope, it won't. Never mind. Chump block it. That sucks. I really need something other than that. Protection for multicolored. Attacks. Please give me something useful. Oh man, I could block one. Yeah, I can block one. That's it. May as well dump. All right, it is what it is. Oh, that was beautiful. Just my luck. That was funny. All right, well, I appreciate you all tuning in, and you all have yourselves a good evening.